Now we are going to study and verify the logic gates. So we all know we have three types of gates. The first gate is said to be basic gates. Under the basic gates we have AND gate, OR gate and NOR gate. And we have universal gates, and the universal gates are called as NAND or NOR gate. And we have special gates, and those gates are called as exclusive gates. So in this experiment we are going to check how to write the symbolic representation of all those gates and what are all the circuits or integrating circuits we have inbuiltly consisting of this kind of a logic gates. If we are going to use an integrating circuit, what are all the pins or common terminals from where we need to give an source voltage. Again, if we using a particular an integrating circuit, we have some n number of a circuit inbuiltly together is said to be an integrating circuits. So the main aim of this experiment is to study and verify the truth table of a logic gates using a logic gate IC. So what are all the components required to perform this experiment is we must have a 5-volt power supply. So usually we need to use battery. If the batteries are not rechargeable, then we need to have find out the source which can be able to give you DC as an output. In our laboratory, we have RPS arrangement where RPS is called as a regulated power supply, where we can vary the voltage from 0 to 30 volt. It can fetch you a current value as 2 ampere. And here we must have a number of ACs. These ICs, after checking this circuit diagram only, will come to know this IC will comprising of which kind of a logic gates and all. And to verify the output obtained from the logic gates, we must have a LED arrangement, and all this kind of a connection has to be performed in breadboard, and we need to have enough wires to completing this wiring experiment. Now I'll show you the electrical circuit diagram of verification of a logic gates. So for an example, we need to take down any one of the logic gate. So an example, this is one of the gate. When you check into the IC pin diagram, you will come to know from which terminal we need to give an input, from where we need to get an output. So in this IC, the input terminals are 1 and 2, and we need to take our output from third terminal. Again, they have given ground terminal. This ground terminal has to give it to 7th pin of an IC, and for the 14th terminal we need to give plus 5 volt. And the output of the logic gate is given input to the resistance, and another terminal of the resistance is given input to the LED, and the LED another terminal has to be grounded. Again, here we have given you two types of inputs. The first one is said to be high and the second one is said to be low, where high is nothing but 0 value and the high is nothing but 1 value and L is nothing but 0 value. Since logic gates are one of the digital circuits, a basic digital circuits, where we need to give digital input only, so that by logical concepts it can fetches you a digital output. So we can't check the digital output. To verify it, we have a digital. Now I will show you a symbolic representation of the logic gates and the truth table what we need to verify. This is the symbol of an AND gate, and the truth table of that AND gate it was like this, where A and B terminal representing an input and the C terminal is said to be an output. So in this logic gate we need to verify if I give input as a low whether we are getting output as low or not. Again, if we give input A as a 0, B as a 1, that means high value in the B side, we are getting output as a low value or not. Low is another way called as a 0. Again, vice versa for the third case. In the fourth case, both the values should be high value. Then we need to check the output we are getting high or not. This is the basic explanation regarding an AND gate operation. Now we need to check on which IC we have this AND gate. This AND gate is present on IC 7408. So IC740 is the IC. Inside of that integrating circuit, we have 4 number of AND gates. We all know that for the 14th pin, we need to give a 5 volt, and for the 7th pin, we need to give a ground voltage. For that only, these 2 terminals are left open. But the remaining pins, it can be occupied with 4 number of logic gates. So this is logic gate number 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose any one of your logic gate based on your choice only. In a circuit diagram, we are choosing first logic gate only. For that, we have taken 1, 2 as an input and third terminal as an output. I'll show you the circuit diagram for you once again. This is the circuit diagram. Here we have chosen 1 and 2 as an input terminal and the 3 as an output terminal. For the 14th pin, we need to give a 5 volt source, and the 7th pin, we need to ground it. The same way, the truth table for all the gates it has been given. We need to verify those kind of a logic gates. But meanwhile, we need to tell you one gate. All the gates will have 2 terminal as an input and 1 terminal as an output. So in an IC, we have 14 pin. If the 2 pins are reserved for ground as well as the source, in an IC, we can accommodate, they have already accommodated 4 number of logic gates in a single IC chip itself. Whereas we have a special gate is said to be a NOT gate, where we have only 1 terminal as an input and 1 terminal as an output. The same logic gate is there in the IC7404. If we have 2 terminal for the source and the ground, we have remaining 12. So it has only 2 terminal. 12 by 2 will give you 6 number of logic gates which is present inside of IC7404. So this is the way you need to connect and you need to verify. Now I will show you how we have connected this kind of ICs in a breadboard and how we are giving high and low value as an input to get a desired output to verify it on the truth table. So now the execution of this logic gates, I have already told you, like we have a regulated power supply to give you a DC variable output. Here it is, we have 2 types of sources, so that we have named this as regulated power supply. In this circuit, we are using only one source. So initially we can check voltage and current in this experiment. So the voltage, we haven't choose anything, it is initially 0. Again, when you come to a current itself, the value is 0 only. Now for the sample circuit verification, we are going to verify this logic gate, and the logic gate IC is on the bottom we have one number, and when you look into it, it is visible, it is 7400. In this way you need to identify our IC number. Again, when you come to 7400 is the IC gate. Inbuilt of that IC gate, we have a NAND gate. The truth table of that NAND gate was like this. Now we are going to verify it. Since in an IC we have a one circle at the top. This top one is our first terminal, and we need to trace it on the anti-clockwise direction. So it has to start from 1, and this is my 7th terminal, and 8, and this is my 14th terminal. At that 14th terminal only, we need to give a positive supply. So the positive terminal is directly connected to the 14th terminal of an IC, and the negative terminal of an RPS is given input to the IC pin number 7. So in this way only we have given connection. Now we know we need to give minimum of 5 volt to make our IC to work. So here I have a voltage variation range. I am varying it to keep it as a 5 volt. So we can give 4.5. So 5 is bit higher only. Now we are not getting any output. Now we need to know how to give high value as well as a low value. Always the potential value, a positive in a DC, is considered as a high value, and the negative value is termed as a low value. So we have given connection of a low value to a 7th pin and the high value to a 14th pin. Now this yellow is connected from second pin number, and this black is connected to a first pin. For the truth table verification, my first case is 0 0 case. That means we need to give it to pin number 7, and the pin number 7 is connected over here. So I am giving input here, first one, and for B also I am connecting here, so that the output value is high. The truth table itself, it is shown that output value is high for the case 1 1. For the case 0 0, the output value is high. Now we are going for A terminal is 0 and B terminal is high value. So my A is a black, so I am keeping that black as like that. I am taking my B terminal outside. So this B terminal, I am going to give it to a high value. And the output is high only. Now the next case is my A terminal is high, my A terminal is high and my B terminal value is low. Then for that also the output is high. The third case, my A and B both are high value, right? If so, my output value is low, so we are not getting any output from the LED. So this is in this way only you need to verify the logic gates. I have shown you the demo of verifying NAND gate. You need to repeat the same for the n number of gates which you are going to verify. Thank you all.